Yeah. So hello guys, welcome to our channel. Today we are looking at the chapter Introduction of Economics, a first PUC chapter 1, and today's topics are problems of economics and organization of economic activity. So we can move to the next slide. Next slide is about introduction of microeconomics. Introduction of microeconomics. Microeconomics sense which deals with only individual entity. Individual are a smaller group of entity. It is called as microeconomics. So it said that here it is said like a simple economics deals with day-to-day economic activities such as production, consumption, capital formation, exchange and distribution of goods and service. Economics agents can be individuals, business organizations or government. It's a short introduction of microeconomics. So we can move to the next slide. Those are the problems of economics. Here it's mentioning about the problems of economics. What are the problems of economics? It's also called as the central problems of an economics. So what are the reasons for the central problems of economics? The first reason is human wants are unlimited and the resources are very much limited. It's talking about the wants of the people and the limited resources which are available in the earth. So this is the one of the reason for the problems of an economics. The second problem is the alternative uses. The problem of alternative uses. A particular product may have alternative uses, so that may lead to the problem of choice. This is also the reasons for the problems of an economics. Because of these reasons, there are the three main problems faced by every economy. So in next slide we are going to see what to produce. What to produce, like what should be produced, what to produce and in what quantities. Every society wants thousands of goods and services. Since resources are scarce, goods and service cannot be produced. So it has decided to what type of goods are produced. So when the resources are scarce, it's like a question always arises: what to produce? So this is one of the major problems of an economy. A major problem faced by an economy. So we can move to the next slide. Next slide is the next question. The three major problems of economics. So how to produce? How to produce in the sense it is the problem related to which the technique of production. There are two techniques of production: labor intensive and capital intensive. Labor intensive in the sense more laborers are kept for the production, which may provide more employment to the people. But capital intensive in the sense more technology is used in the production. So it is a main problem. How to produce is the main question for the growing economics or the main problem of all economy. So I will read it once again. How to produce? It is a problem related with the technique of production. There are two types of production: labor intensive and capital intensive. Labor intensive is a production technique which uses more amount of labor and less amount of capital. Capital intensive is a production technique which uses more amount of capital and less amount of labor. So you got it right. So next on we can move to the third problem faced by an economy. The third problem faced by an economy is for whom to produce. For whom to produce in the sense it is a problem related with distribution. It means distribution of output among the factors of production. This is called functional distribution. For further explanation, I can say that for whom to produce in the sense like producer always produces his goods for a certain part of society, like backward society or a high class society. On that basis, he will fix the price of the product. Same way, this is also a problem for an producer or a economy faced by an economy. For whom to produce is a three main central problems of economics. The three main central problems of economics are what to produce, how to produce, and for whom to produce. These are the three things. This will surely come for your examination. So we are moving to our next topic in this chapter: organization of economic activities. Organization of economic activities means every economist tries to solve their central problems differently. Like every country try to solve their central problems of economics differently in different methods. So there are three main methods to solve the central problems of economics. The three main methods are, we can see it in the next slide: centrally planned economics. Centrally planned economics in the sense centrally planned or socialistic economics. There are two names for this economy. You should keep in mind that there are two names like centrally planned and socialistic economics. It is an economic system where all the means of production are under the ownership and control of the government. It is a centrally planned economy. In the sense, all the means of production and ownership and control is under the hands of government. All the control is under the government. Public welfare, public sector, etc. are the important features of central planned economics. Some examples for central planned economics are public sector. Public sectors are some of the examples for centrally planned economics. So the second method of solving a central problem of economy is market economy. Market economy or capitalistic economy. It is also called as capitalistic economy. It is an economic system where all means of production are under the ownership of private. It is completely opposite to capitalistic or centrally planned economy. It's like all the means of production are under the hands of private sector. Price mechanism, private sector, profit motive, etc. are the features of market economy. These are some of the features of market economy. Market economic in the sense, all the production and production ownership, production is always under the hands of private. So we can move to our third method to solve central problems of economics, which is called as mixed economy. Mixed economic name itself says that it is an economic system where all the means of production are under the ownership and the control of both private individuals and government. The control of and ownership are under the private individuals and also the government. Here the system works mixedly. This is the third main method of solving central problems of economic followed by all the countries.